got wings and boobies.
She's literally just staring at the camera. How are we comparing?
Sorry.
I mean,
I don't have a filter. I'm sorry. You guys gonna put shit like that.
Is that
Barney, what's up? It's John. Oh, fuck!
Oh no! John got it.
God, no!
John.
John
John.
He's getting in the coffin? What is he getting in?
And we didn't get. What's that sound? What is that sound, horse?
It's this sound.
You sure you don't want to tell them about your pediatric hemorrhoid?
What's John doing? Wait, I gotta watch John on the picture. Hey, Joe Barney.
Oh, Johnson! What?
Now.
John's throwing up.
That was horse yesterday after eating meatballs from 7-Eleven.
That's what a Zoom bomber is.
That's a Zoom bomber, huh?
Oh, okay.
That's our first official Zoom bomb.
We got Zoom bomb, folks. Fucking A.
The protester.
Zoom bomb city.
That was fun.
And
It's
he's got his ugly ass feet down there too. You don't even have
he's
shoes
barefoot. I didn't even notice that. Costume.
boy.
So you get the orange coat, prison garb, the fake wig, and the glasses. And eBay said, nah, we're not gonna allow that. So they pulled them all down.
on. Why?
They said they didn't want to have Jeffrey Dahmer.
He's a serial killer. He ate.
It's more like Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's the dude that ate people?
Yes.
That's the eating.
Yes.
Oh, that dude's freaky. Yeah, fuck him. I wouldn't do it either.
Then he ate them.
He's missing one piece of the costume. I would have actually had one more piece. A bag of Old Trapper, and then when people ask what that is, I go, no, not what. Who? Remember Trapper used to call in the Jim Rome show?
Oh, are
That's what we should talk about. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you at work?
I did that on the Waterhole. I crapped in my van.
Oh, I just farted. Did you hear that? I jumped into my chair. A little fart came out. And I could see it in slow motion coming out of my mouth.
Oh, a Luke?
No. I almost had an embarrassing situation happen, though. The bathrooms weren't working, and I needed to go now. Like,
You know?
I had somebody ask me if I was a bot.
Are you a bot?
well,
Have any of us in
Well.
this room actually seen Liz live?
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Hold up. Welcome, Monday. I am behind. I am really behind. Really behind. What's up? I don't even have the chat open. I don't even know what you're saying. I see Peter's here. Peter's very chatty at the moment. Yeah. So, welcome to the Monday show. I do have news. I've got that far. Peter has provided the video of the day. We're good. Oh, geez, Ryan, out of all the days, man. That is hilarious. God, the one day I don't have Zoom up. Hold on. Oh, man. Killing me. All right. This is a train wreck. Hold on. Ryan, if you are watching, I am trying to get the Zoom link up. Yeah, it's been a Monday. It is one of those days. Let's see. All right, Zoom is active. Let's get the camera right. There's a tear in the space-time continuum up there. Hold on. Boy, I was trying to get this show up and running. Yeah, so link you. Okay, so hold on. I gotta get you a link. I don't even know if I'm freaking broadcasting. I haven't tested anything. I'm assuming. Okay, it's working. You can hear me. We're gonna do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
There. Ryan's got a link. It's Monday. Thanks for retweeting the show, Gail. All right, so Peter was first. I'll do this.
You won! You did it!
I don't have sound drops at the moment. We're trying to plug everything in. So I had, look, there's a reason I'm late. And it's not because I'm lazy or whatever. I'm going to do this. Oh shit, I don't even know if Ryan's in the waiting room yet. I'm going to say this again, and I you know what? This is going to become my thing. You know, everyone's got a cause. Some people, you know, children, childhood cancer, whatever, they have a cause, right? And they put their energy into it. I've got my cause, and this is no joke, no bit, no setup. I hate scammers that go after elderly people. I like Iran, where they chop the hands off of thieves and stuff. I would like to see that. It'll never happen, but I would like to see that, because it is one of the worst things you can do is prey upon people that have saved all their lives and wipe them out of their savings. So they now have no money, they're old, and they have to go back to work. I'm going to talk about that for a second, and then we'll get into the funny stuff, because, you know, you're here for the funny stuff. But, you know, someone tried to scam my in-laws again today over the phone. Now, the good news is, whenever we've got them to where if they ever have any doubts, someone asks them for money, they hang up the phone and they call us. And that's what they did. And it was someone claiming to be from, you know, Costco, Citibank, whatever, their credit card's past due or whatever. Well, we know that is not the case because we're the ones that pay the bill on it. So they were trying, you know, I guess the scam, they shut it down before they got there. But my guess is they were going to try to say, hey, we're going to ruin your credit or whatever if you don't pay us today. First of all, if they say you need to pay us today, that's the first sign. Anytime there's some urgency that doesn't make sense, that's the first sign to just hang up the phone. So that's what they did. They called me. They ran what was going on. And I said, you're good. You're not late. We know you're not late. And it's a scam. And thank you for calling us. You did the right thing. You called us. I get these all the time. So I'm gonna play you a couple of mine that I've gotten within the last week. Now, I know they're scams because I pay really good attention to what the stuff out there is going. Quishing scams, all of it. I am plugged into that because I like tech and everything else. But here's just some that come to me, and I know they're scams, and I don't worry about it. This works on people that aren't familiar with tech and aren't familiar with the latest scams and aren't plugged in. Here's one. So one of them's a nothing. So there's two right here. I'm going to play them for you. Here's the first one. This came in late last week.
Authorize the payment of $999 for the recent order of Apple iPhone 16 Pro on your account. If If you do not authorize this payment, please press 1 to speak to our customer support representative.
All right, so they called me and they said, hey, there's been a 900 and whatever it was charged to your account for a new iPhone. If you didn't make the purchase, stay on the line, speak to a customer service representative. So if I would, first of all, I have a contacts only program. If you're not in my contacts, you go right to voicemail. So I don't even talk to these people, whatever. These are the ones that leave the voicemail. Most of them just click and there's nothing. So what happens is you panic, right? Oh shit, 900. No, I didn't make that purchase. Oh my God, I got to talk to the person. And then what they're going to do is they're going to walk you through something and either try to get your login credentials because they're going to say you hacked. We need your Apple ID and everything else so that they can now log into your thing. They're going to try to put some kind of bank thing, whatever it is. I don't care. It's going to hurt you. They're going to get your... They're probably going to say, we're going to put a stop payment on it, but we need your bank login so that we can go in there, put a stop. They're going to do something like that. It's fraud. It's a scam. So there's that one. Now I've got the next one that came in today. Oop, hold on. Wait, here we go.
Hello. This is Comcast Xfinity. The 50% discount on your monthly bill is in the process of being removed and will not be reinstated without your prompt input. We require that you call back on the number showing on your caller ID now if you wish to keep this discount. Thank you.
Have you ever heard anybody say call back on the number on your caller ID? A legitimate business. Have you ever heard that? Call us back on the number on your caller ID. Have you? I have never heard a legitimate business do that. They usually say call Comcast and give them this code number or whatever, and then they'll know what we're talking about. It's phishing. You're right, Darren. It is absolutely phishing. So first of all, the funny thing is I don't have Comcast. So I already know it's fraud. Well, I already knew it was fraud before that, even if they would have gotten Ziply Fiber, which is my current internet provider. So they hit enough people. They know Comcast is the number one internet television company out there. So if they can hit 70% of the people and they have Comcast, then they're going to get their attention. So what's going to happen is you're going to call back that number and go, I don't want to lose my discount. I don't want my bill to go up 50%. And then they're going to figure out, okay, we need you to log in, give you your login, whatever, or we need your bank, whatever. And they are going to scam you. So I get these weekly, multiples. They're not obvious that they're scams. I know they're scams because I'm plugged into that shit. But they're not obvious. And if you have elderly parents that are not that tech savvy, they fall for it. Once again, we have told our parents to call us anytime anyone asks for money. And they do, and they did, and I shut that down today. But you've got to be involved in your grandparents and your parents' lives. You have to be. They know who they are. They target them, and it's scam after scam, and all they have to do is get them once, and they can wipe them out. So just be aware. My guess is they were going to try to do a bank draft, get the account number, get the thing, set up an HCH payment, and then say it's for this amount to get your credit card caught up, but actually wipe the account out. Now, they know there's a number where the bank's going to put a stop to it, so they'll come right up to that number where the bank goes, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. So it could be 10,000, 9,000, 7,000, whatever that number that kind of flags that, this doesn't seem right, and the bank putting a stop to it, or multiple, like, smaller amounts. It is dangerous. The old days, 30 years ago, your grandparents, your parents, elderly parents got scammed. Someone would knock on the door and say, hey, your roof looks like it's going to fall apart. It's going to start leaking. Your house is going to ruin. Your insurance isn't going to pay for it because you let your roof rot, and let's do it. And then they go up and do roof work on there and charge you $30,000 and only do a half-ass job. And then they're gone by the time you realize you got scammed. That was the old days. Now they can get you through your phone. They can get you through your email. They can get you through anything. They're just anything. And it infuriates me because most of the people doing it are offshore. And once they get the money, it's gone. It's gone. I'm going to bring Ryan in here. It just infuriates me. Everyone, you got to be plugged in to anybody that you have in your family that is elderly and not tech savvy. You let them know it does not bother me if you call. I want you to call me and run things by me, and I will figure out whether they're legit or not. I don't know if you've been listening. You there? Yeah, you're on.
You also want them to call you if, they have questions. You might have questions.
How big is your man? Yeah, if they have that question, I want them to call me. I do.
Yeah.
You just had someone, I don't know, was that was on Zoom or Twitter, right? The picture of the birthday party?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. I always forget where I see things, and I want to make sure that's public. So you just had someone in your family turn 100.
Hundo, man.
Speaking of elderly people that need to be looked out for. 100! That doesn't happen all the time.
I know.
Amazing.
It's crazy. And she, I ended up getting up and saying a few words, but like she was married for 69 years. Like they were attached at each other's hips, and we did not think, like I did not think she was gonna be around that long after he passed away.
Right.
She's been going strong.
How long
for
have they?
13,
How long between when he passed away and how old she is now?
13 years.
My grandmother, we were always worried on my mom's side that if she went, if my grandfather went first, she would just fall apart. And she actually blossomed, became lots of friends, and she did really well. And we weren't, because she was so dependent on him, we were really terrified that, nope. She just carried on and kept on going and made lots of new friends and everything else. Became very social. Yeah, I didn't jump at the 69 reference because, it is what it is. I was born in 69 though. Sorry.
I'm sure, my grandma, same thing. Met a lot of friends, got a boyfriend for a little bit, and then got great grandchildren. Now Liam was the first, and now she has I don't know, 5, I want to say, and lots of fun games at the facility.
We got to the butt bingo, and then we kind of derailed.
So,
The butt bingo. I probably should change that right there.
Oh, Gail was supposed to be here.
No, she was here Friday. I just haven't changed the font yet. Dude, I got buried at work, then I had to deal with this in-law thing, and I'm happy to do it. But I'm trying to get caught up here.
So give me the nutshell, 30 seconds of what happened.
You're
Great.
setting me
Bacon's
up for
gonna
something.
grab that.
Yeah,
no, I'm not.
Nice poker face there, by the way.
I swear to God, I'm not. I wasn't setting you up for something, but as soon as I said nutshell, I knew it was going to be a problem.
Got it. I'll tell you later. I already spelled it out the first 10 minutes of the show. I'll tell you later. Anyway, my grandfather was around 34 years old after grandma passed. I have some great stories. And you know what? I bet you do. And her daughter is still alive today, lonely and interested? ? A lot of the times, the guys go first. We just have a shorter lifespan than the females in the human race, just we die quicker.
Well, we also marry a little bit older usually, or we marry younger. Like Jen, 4 years before me.
Right.
I don't know what yours were. Not like
my
Marty
first
young,
wife
but...
was 3.5 years older than me. My second wife was younger than me, and my current wife, the third, the right one, the finally got it right one, is 2.5 years younger than me.
Yeah. So there's another reason why.
Yeah. But mentally, she's much more mature than I am. I mean, not even close. Men normally die 10 years before our wives because we want to. Right. Hey-oh! How you doing, dude? You got a big week. I don't know what we are allowed to talk about or whatever, so I'm gonna let you talk about. You haven't been on here since your big news. I mean, we've talked about it, but you haven't been on here.
Yeah, we are rehashing.
Producing.
What's that?
You are producing the Grant Napier show.
Yep, we're rehashing the Grant Napier show on Fox Sports
Fox
Radio
Sports.
here in Sacramento. So I will be.
Is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be producing and be an on-air contributor, as Grant says.
Producing, an on-air contributor, an engineer. You are the jack of all trades.
Not yet. Hopefully, by September 2nd.
Well, you will be. Look,
Yeah.
you've got some learning to do. But if they ever need like any legal advice, you can just jump right into that. I know you're not licensed. You could give a disclaimer and say, I'm not licensed to give you legal advice, but this is what I would do if I were you. Right?
Well, actually, because I'm not licensed, I could.
Oh, you could. Because you wouldn't. I like that. I like that.
You see?
One day a week of me, Ryan, is plenty. I don't understand the reference on that. Make Rhino really small on the screen. Okay, I'm getting requests. I do have to make you real small on the screen to make the audience happy.
All right.
There he is. I did it the other day when Gail was on. I made myself real small. There he is. It's not as good when he doesn't have a green screen. It's better when you have a green screen because then
fast, midget.
There you go. Because then it does look like I'm really tiny. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop it. That looks good. When the square's small, it's a small square.
So when you had Bacon on, I was like, oh, he legit got a green screen. I didn't realize he was at
the lake. Well, we did joke that he was green screening, but the giveaway was when he went 360 degrees. It was 360 degrees. If I go 360 on this one, it's 300. I don't even have my studio set up, dude. It's 360 degrees of green screen. So, yeah.
There you go.
Bacon is at the lake, yes. Rhino thought I was supposed to be in today. Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, because I had the Gale thing, and yeah. Nope. One day a week of me, Ryan, is plenty. So she's saying no one wants to, or she doesn't want to, or something. I get it. it now.
See, I think your best shows are with Gale.
I have heard, as the light just went out. Hold on. My light just went out. Oh,
that's what Bill Cosby's date said.
I'm gonna be in shadow. I'm gonna be like,
we went to the drug deal, and then it went down, and then
I'll be an informant. My light just went out, so it is what it is. I've heard people say they like the Friday show. I'm not gonna lie. I've had people DM that they like that a lot. Yeah.
It's like you're creeping in the dark waiting to...
Right?
Who's next to you? There's a woman next to you.
That's my daughter.
That's my daughter. Yes. Is Eric in the chat? Yeah, he is. There he is.
Yeah.
That is Eric. That is Ryan's favorite drop now. I hear it on his show. I hear it on this show.
That's my
this
daughter.
Light is driving me crazy. Cover the show.
Oh my gosh. You're so dark right now. I can't hit the drop though, because I don't have that drop.
Oh, even this isn't working. Everything is not working.
Shit.
There it
You
goes.
racist piece of shit.
Nothing's working. Dude, the in-law thing, I had to spend time on that, and it put me behind. It's worth it, don't get me wrong, but it
Which one got him? Or which one was trying to get him?
Well, it was a scammer, but they were claiming to be from Citibank and their Costco card was overdue. And we know it's not because we make the payments on it. And we verified it. And I'm like, hang up the well, they had already hung up the phone. They know if anyone's asking for money right now, like they need the money right now, they know to hang up. I've told them that. Hang up. We'll figure it out later. Nothing bad is going to happen by waiting 24 hours. Nothing. Yeah. So they look, if they're trying to scam people, they are counting on you to do it quickly before you think about it, before you talk to your family. They want it done quick because the more time it's like the used car lot. The more time you have to think about it, the more likely you are to walk away or to hang up the phone or not do it. So it's a rush.
Yeah, but here's what makes it confusing. Like when I called Apple for some support, they were able to get into my device right away. They asked like for permission, and that's what the scammers do, right?
But Apple doesn't need you to give the codes and everything. The scammers do.
Correct. Which is even it's crazier to a degree that Apple can just like hop in your phone like that.
Yeah, but that makes it more legitimate because they can get in there. The scammers need you to give them the login. Oh, we need your login. I can see your account right here. We need your login. And now I'm going to send you, and this is what they do. I'm going to send you a 6-digit code just to make sure that I'm talking to the right person. You give it back to me, and then I know I'm the right person. Well, they need that 6-digit code because Apple's verifying it, which in the 6-digit code, they say, if someone's asking for this number, do not give it to them because they know about the scam, and they're trying to stop it. So they send the 6-digit. Okay, I just sent it. Well, they didn't send it. They pinged that account to try to get into it with your login credentials, and now that's pinging out the thing, and they need that. Otherwise, the login doesn't work. I mean,
yeah.
It is really horrible what they do. And my parents, first of all, this is going to come across as a dig, and it is not. I joke about Apple, but a lot of elderly people that have Apple, that is a key that they are not tech savvy because all this stuff pairs up. It's a great product. So if you get a tablet and you have an Apple MacBook Pro and you got the phone, they all sync up together. You don't have to go to computer school to learn how to do all that. It's good. But that also is an indication if they have that and they're over the age of, 65, 70, 75, that they're probably not tech savvy.
Or they're tech savvy enough to realize that it's better to work smarter, not harder.
Maybe.
Just saying.
I'm just saying a lot of people that have Apple is because it's easy and they do not understand. Look, it's hard to pair Android with Windows. They are not the same company. They are not designed to be. They're compatible because they have to be, because they need each other, but they are not designed by the same company. So I'm getting bombarded with DMs, and I see the chat over here. Anyway, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm getting bombarded too.
With texts?
Oh, DMs.
Oh, DMs. Got it.
Yeah. No, we both are. We're in the same group.
Yeah.
Doing
it's that. Oh, fantasy football. Okay. Well, I'm getting other ones too. So, yeah. But yes, I see that now.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Yes. That's funny. I'm going to win it again this year. I don't know why everyone's so worried about it.
Okay, if you're going to win it again, why don't you sign off on the punishment?
Because I don't believe in it. I think it's
You don't believe in it.
I don't want any of my friends to have to do something that's humiliating. Even though I'm going to win, I just don't want them to have to, I don't want to see V and the Fee humiliated.
That's the biggest cop-out I've ever seen.
Oh, I care about people.
You are terrified of it being you.
I care about.
He's full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not full of shit.
He's full of shit.
No, I'm not.
Like, okay, so would you be okay with a punishment that's not demeaning?
It depends on what it is. Yeah. I mean, some of your punishments, Ryan, are really dumb. Or some of the ones you like the guy's got to shave his head and tattoo. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying that, but you've had some really, here's one of Ryan's punishments. You tell me, audience, is this humiliating or is it not humiliating? The loser of the league has to get an OnlyFans site and make $20 on OnlyFans. No, that's not humiliating at all.
No,
so you got
it's not.
people
You
going, take your pants down or I'm not sending any money, and they've got to keep streaming
not
until they get
true.
$20.
That's not true. You could stream this show to OnlyFans if you wanted to.
Yeah, but you got to get $20. So
You
you're
could
at
do
the
your
mercy.
DJ show. I kind of think it's brilliant. 24 hours in a Waffle House. See, that's too generic. It's got to be like I kind of liked the Joey Chestnut
Not to
idea.
mention, I don't have a Waffle House within 1,000 miles of me.
I kind of like the Joey Chestnut.
yeah.
You got to slam as many dogs as you can before there's a reversal.
Ah, that's
But
horrible.
there must be
Yeah,
a
but that means there's
reversal.
going to be vomiting involved. Wait a minute. Rum! Jim Rum is here. Hold on. Let me put him through on Zoom.
Wait, Ryan, a woman had sex with you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
he left. He just wanted to say that. Sorry.
And I didn't have to pay for it, Jim.
It was on OnlyFans.
Wait, Ryan, a woman had sex with you?
You got $20.
I didn't know there were two holes. I thought it was just the one.
It's where you learn that they're
didn't know
Ryan
there were
trying to
two
be
holes.
Mr.
Two holes.
Cool
I thought it
is
was just
so
the
great.
one.
The hell are you talking about, Ryan?
Oh, now you've got drops to combat my drops. You've got more drops of me than I got of you.
Burn Dog. That is fantastic. Can the two of you discuss your
OnlyFans experiences.
Oh yeah.
I've
no.
never used
I
it,
don't
so I'm
have any.
curious. Listen, I'll tell you my thoughts on OnlyFans if you're serious, Burn Dog. I would never pay for an OnlyFans when there's millions of hours of porn online for free. Why would I pay for it? I'm just saying.
Even if it wasn't like what's Paul Skeens' girlfriend's name?
Oh,
Dunn?
Livy Dunn? No, because what happens is when you do OnlyFans streams, inevitably there are people that capture it and then they just throw it on the internet for free. I'm just saying. So,
Dude, there's some creeps out there that drop like millions of dollars.
Oh, right. We've done stories on that stuff, and it does get a little spooky because they've also had creeps that have, because they're flirting. It's the whole thing like the old days of the strip club. They're not interested in you as much as they're going, oh, sugar, oh, baby. But they're interested in your money, but there's a certain percentage of men that think that the flirting to get the money is actually they're into them.
And doesn't it make that person a degree dumber? Because at least if it was at an establishment, that person's in front of you. Like,
right.
Through the computer, like,
I think you've got some people. Look, this goes all the way back to the Hollywood days of the 60s, 70s, and 80s when they would fixate on an actress. And there have been actresses that were, horribly, killed by fans that were obsessed with them. Hell, the guy that shot Reagan was in love with Jodie Foster and thought that she was having an affair with Reagan. That guy's out and he's on Twitter. Did you know that?
I know he's out.
He's on Twitter. He sings country music.
What's his handle?
It's like
Shot
it's
Reagan?
like John Hinckley. I'll find it. J.R. Hinckley.
Wow.
Wait, no. This isn't the one. No, that's a different one. Hold on. He's on there, though. Anyway, because I've seen people retweeting his stuff. And it's him. Yes, I'm the guy. Now, he had mental issues, and they let him out because he's secured or not a danger anymore. Jim Rome Hinckley? No, not Jim Rome Hinckley.
Hey, speaking of danger, have you heard from Cindy?
Cindy on the Jim Rome show?
In Milwaukee?
Oh, Cindy. Sorry, I went to, because they were talking about her today. Like, Vic, don't DM her. Don't send her, ask the pros. She's not going to read them. I have talked to Cindy. She is okay.
Cool.
I'm not giving away. Oh, I'm not giving away anything if I say the little bit. I mean, you could say it in the chat. She is fine. Now, she's got some friends that have some damage that she showed me pictures of, but she is fine. Cindy was on here today. Yeah, Cindy's here. You know what, Cindy?
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
Arnold was very concerned. Did Cindy... I can't be doing Arnold. Did she survive? I can't.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
It's in the chopper.
There you go. Did you have any flooding on your basement? Are you okay? Did you get the boat? Get to the boat!
He was the governor when I worked at the state capitol.
That's cool.
He's actually not that big of a dude. He's kind of short. I think he's about your height.
Most guys that are big action scars. Like I said, the one that blew me away was Robert De Niro, because he always plays these menacing guys and boxers, and that dude was small, and I'm like, that's De Niro. Oh, I get it. That dude was small. I get it. That's a drop for the future. We got some flooding in our basement storage, but some friends had some bad damage. Yeah, she had some flooding in her basement storage.
Okay.
And yeah, that I saw some video that was just crazy. And of course, the Texas one was crazy when I saw a video of that. That's just crazy.
Nuts. I was actually, so some of our family that flew out for my grandma's 100th, we were asking them about the flooding. And they were just saying
Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they don't live in that part of Texas, but they were talking about how there's like a lot of limestone down there, and it doesn't take in any water, and it just
runs. You know who lives there? Who lives right in the middle of it was Pool Doc. Now he's fine. His house was fine, but he actually took a picture when he drove over the river of that river up to the road, and eventually it went over the road. So I don't know if he took it after or before, but yeah, he lives in Kerrville.
Was it his ranch or was it his other place?
That I don't know. I don't know if it was his ranch or his house. I'm not sure. But he's right. He was right in the area of all that stuff. It wouldn't have been as bad if they didn't build that camp in the floodplain. If they would have built it up on the hills, like part of the camp was high enough. They just put part of it down near the river. It's just like,
well, that's part of the appeal, being by the water.
Well, right, but that is a major floodplain, and going back in the history books, that was a dangerous place to be.
Yeah, but wasn't that like 100-year flood or 100-year incident?
100-year flood. I don't know. I do know this. There will be changes in the future for probably everywhere in the country. If there's a chance of that happening, you just don't build it there. Just don't.
That's like really, I think that happens in Arizona, New Mexico.
Yeah, well, you need to keep stuff away from there, or know what the weather forecast is going to be and evacuate it sooner. I don't know what happened. It was the ranch. It was in Kerrville, so the ranch, not his house.
Was Ryan Hall following it that night?
Who?
Ryan Hall.
God, I just hurt my own ears with that loud one. The guy that does the storm chasing and stuff. I don't know. I mean, that came out it was pretty quick. They had flood warnings, but they were not like anything like that. They were just like standard stuff that they issue. And then they knew 2 hours into the rain that it was worse than they had forecast.
So I don't know. Cindy, pardon my ignorance, but when I heard about it, it said Milwaukee County. So like, I'm guessing like downtown and all that was probably okay, but it was like the outer parts.
Well, no, because where the Brewers play, that it was leaking in the roof, and then when they left, they were in waist deep water trying to get to the cars.
Oh wow!
I saw people that were going. I'm assuming it's an like an underground walkway under a road, and they were climbing on the guardrails where you handrails to keep out of the water. So, and in the county fair, they showed people wading in the water there, either county or state fair, I think.
That's unreal. So if San Diego ever got one of those rain experience, like, 100-year floods or whatever, San Diego would be done. San Diego is not built for any, it is the place in California. Like, you get like a couple inches of rain, Mission Valley is flooded, and that's the valley.
Yeah. So if they were to get 12 inches, I know what I'm saying, but 12 inches in Milwaukee in some places, they're done.
Yeah.
You know what? San Diego's susceptible to having a hurricane blow all that water right into San Diego, because usually they go out to the west, but every once in a while they do turn back in, break apart, and you get all that monsoonal tropical moisture blowing right into Southern California.
Yeah, why is it that we don't ever get hurricanes on the West Coast? I should know
They
that.
go west. They just the clockwise. They tend to go. That's why Hawaii gets hit. And Hawaii's like a little speck in the ocean, so it doesn't get hit often, but usually it's the one that gets tatered. Or like down in Mexico, down south and whatever, they steer into there because of the way the land is shaped. But yeah, we've had some really big storms over the decades up in Oregon where that moisture comes in and then it intensifies, and you get these it's usually in the fall. There was a Columbus Day storm where we had winds over 100 miles an hour and did all this damage, and so moist is a great word, right?
Oh no, that's on the banned one. That there's like a
Moist.
list of
Right.
10 words that are banned. Saturated on there, moist definitely, pulsating.
Speaking of which,
banned.
Cindy, I don't know if I can find it. I saw this one on Sunday, so it's going to be down to my feed. Let me see if I can scroll and just happen to find it. I forgot who retweeted it. Oh, I know who it was. Cindy says people were stranded on the highways, and then she says downtown was okay, but Miller parking lots were flooded. The state fair couldn't open. Yeah, they canceled a day ahead. Who's that guy I follow that retweeted this? There he is. Okay, let me find his feed. Watch this. Now, this guy streamed for an hour, and of course, I'm not going to play an hour's worth of stream on here because we don't have an hour. But where did it go? I just had it, and then I lost. There it is. Look at this guy.
It's the windows, man.
He's on his car.
It did?
In the water.
Oh, man, you got some goods in there?
And he's just one-liners for an hour.
We gonna need shelter. You know what I'm saying? We out here like some FEMA camp. You know what I'm saying? This some real live, what that shit was? Man, Hurricane Katrina, man, in Milwaukee, man. I know they was going through some things in Houston for a while, but we out here, man. We going through things in Milwaukee, man. I got my J's out here, man.
So these people were trying to get out of there.
Out here in this water.
And he's just one-liner after one-liner.
Damn.
He goes
that's
on
the thing.
for over an hour.
Yeah. You can make it through that, man.
That is a dude with a positive attitude. His car, everything he owns is flooded.
I gotta pee, man. I ain't want to contaminate this water, man.
It's called marijuana, my man.
There you go.
That's a positive attitude.
Right?
I ain't getting that motherfucking water, man. I be taking...
Dude,
come on,
that's the
first of all, I
black
took a shower
GD
before I
dub
went
right there.
out.
Look at the camera angle.
Yeah.
Look at
He's
that's
chatting
GD
with his
dub.
do though.
He's chatting with the chatters. He's
Trip.
responding
No,
to
you
the
hear me.
chat.
You need a Havana leaf or a Swisher Sweet.
See? Better leaf.
He goes on
It's
for
going
an hour
down,
and 30
so
minutes.
shit. Great,
top
man.
of
I'm
his car.
cool, man. I'd have been out of town with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, that dude, I watched about 40 minutes of it. He's just one-liner, just like, I mean, it was hilarious.
If he sold his place right then, would that be considered waterfront property?
Ew. What do I?
Just
I don't
asking.
No!
You know the worst one of all time was Wolf Blitzer.
Was what?
Wolf Blitzer during the Hurricane Katrina stuff. Do you remember?
I don't remember. I remember the start of the Iraqi war when they were over and the missiles were flying over. They're like, oh, get down, oh.
Wolf Blitzers was the worst of all time.
Was he at the Dome?
No, he's in the newsroom. Like if there was ever Eric's drop to drop on somebody, it was
racist
Wolf
piece
Blitzer.
of shit.
Wolf Blitzer was doing that shit?
Just type in Wolf Blitzer Hurricane Katrina.
Wolf? And the guy's got a job still?
Yeah, he's had his own show on CNN for ever.
Oh, I see the quote.
Yes.
Individuals continuing to do what we've been seeing for days.
Wait.
Simply.
It's only 45 seconds. Here you go. It might bump Peter's video of the day to tomorrow. Okay, here we go.
Individuals continuing to do what we've been seeing for days now, simply walking through the water. We have to assume it's disgusting water and rapidly becoming disease-filled water, just trying to get to some location with what meager possession they have. We see that picture over and over and over again. As much as you see that picture, though, you simply get chills every time you see these poor individuals. As Jack Cafferty just pointed out, so tragically, so many of these people, almost all of them that we see, are so poor and they are so black, and this is going to raise lots of questions for people who are watching this story unfold.
You racist piece of shit.
Is that where you were going?
Yeah, it's like the worst of all time.
You're right. Gosh. Did he get suspended or what? Anything?
Almost as bad as the San Francisco airport airplane crash.
San Francisco airport airplane crash.
You've had to have seen that.
What year are we talking?
2012, 2011.
Hold on. San Francisco airplane. Well,
crash, and then just put in news anchor, and it'll come up, I'm sure.
News anchor.
It was an
well, it says watch the unbelievable racist. Okay, well, I think I found what we're talking about. Hold on. Where's the video? Here it is.
The coroner is still trying to determine the cause of death and whether she was already dead when the truck hit her.
Horrible.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang
You
Ding
racist
Ao.
piece of shit.
The NTSB has confirmed these are the names
racist
of the
piece of
pilots
shit.
on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday.
What?
Investigators will be...
What? How did that get on the air? How did someone not realize that holy fuck was... What? Bang ding out? Really? God, news people are stupid.
Think about how many layers that went through. 'Cause you have a graphic, you've got the teleprompter.
Right, yeah, they had to type in the graphics work. I spotted it the second I saw it. Holy fuck. I'm like, oh, that's not real. That is some really... That's really dumb.
She lost her job.
You think? Wow, good. I mean, Louis Slungpoo thinks that's
I know,
over
right?
the
Louis
top.
Slungpoo.
Right?
Yeah.
These people, I said these
You
people,
racist piece of shit.
Or she did. I don't know. Anyway. That's old. I didn't see it. Well, obviously it's old. It happened in 2012. I have not seen that. Listen. Yeah. We got 13 minutes. I'm going to get to since he sent it to me. I'm going to get to the video.
It's time for Haunted Horse's video of the day.
So, Peter sent this to us.
Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you persist?
This is two Chinese boats that are harassing a Philippine Coast Guard boat. The Chinese boats hit each other. It's pretty funny. So this is the image is taken from the Philippine boat, and those are the two Chinese boats harassing, and they crisscross and hit each other.
Karma, yo.
Anyway, yeah, karma's right. Such stupidity.
Karma.
China they want to take over the entire world. Yeah, I would hate to be a neighbor of that country. All the crap they do. Anyway, let's see. The intern figured those names sound, Asian, right?
You racist piece of shit.
Here's the stories
So
we
bad.
don't have time to get to. You know what? We can get to one. Since you're here, I want to take advantage of you being here for this awesome news story. These kind of go together, but they're opposite ends of the spectrum. We're going to do this one first, though. New York Post, dated August 8th. Hold up from late last week. I ran out of time. I couldn't do it. I had the worst diarrhea ever on a plane. They had to land and cancel the flight. There's your sound drop, dude. An airline was forced to 86 a flight after the gal took a terrible number 2. Megan Reinertson. V, I hope you're still here. This is V's brand. I mean, he's been chatting in the thing. Are you guys going to read R. Kelly stream and Flood Takes War Pee-wee humor? I've seen an hour-long stream sign R. Kelly's pillow, War Garden shower humor. No one gave me flood warning sign R. Kelly's bed sheets. So here we are, V. This story's for you. He probably left because I wasn't reading his stuff.
Well,
Megan,
he sprays Rain-X on his sheets. So
Rain-X.
Just kind of
waterproof
off.
Megan Reinertson swears she isn't a monster. The blonde is simply a frequent flyer whose sudden bout with uncontrollable diarrhea allegedly caused United Airlines to call off a takeoff so that hazmat specialists could clean up her massive blow up. Oh, you know what? We can go to your favorite video. The favorite GIF. I single-handedly got a flight out of Indianapolis canceled, an apologetic Reinertson announced to over 20 million TikTok viewers. If that flight cancellation changed the trajectory of your life in a negative way, I am so sorry. I got to put a picture of the... See, V's not here. He left before we got to the diarrhea airline flight. It's right on his brand. Or he's firing off a big, long... This is what she looks like. This is the diarrhea woman that canceled the flight. But it wasn't without pain and suffering. Something is brewing, she remembered. Oh, quote, something is brewing, she remembered thinking. Something is happening that I'm not prepared to deal with. That something was food poisoning. I mean, I don't blame anyone that... You can't control diarrhea. It just happens. It was a nasty, not so little bug the Belle picked up after eating an undercooked hamburger the night before her flight. Although food poisoning is rarely fatal, according to the Cleveland Clinic, symptoms of the illness include vomiting, diarrhea, can feel deadly, and Etihad Airways passenger had to be wheeled off the aircraft.
What? Etihad?
Etihad.
Etihad.
Etihad? That word is, I don't even know what that word means. What does it mean? College boy?
It's an airline.
Oh, it is the airline.
Etihad.
Okay, I thought it was a word or something. Okay. And whatever the hell that word is, airlines passenger had to be wheeled off the aircraft after eating a smelly in-flight meal and throwing up over this is a different... throwing up over 24 times during a 6-hour flight from hell. and recent Delta Airlines flight from Detroit to Amsterdam, we know about this one because Rome covered it, was forced to make an emergency landing in New York when several passengers exhibited signs of food poisoning from the reportedly spoiled grub served while at 300,000 feet. Luckily for Reinertsen, her rumbling belly didn't cause the plane to make an unscheduled stop. It did, however, stop her fellow passengers from using the restroom. Quote, I'm full body sweating. I'm crying. My insides are cramping, she recalls of the moments leading up to the explosion, adding she feared a public accident would erupt if she didn't hightail it to the toilet, even though the seatbelt sign was still illuminated. I couldn't let that happen to me, said the hapless sweetheart, who admitted, for the next 20 minutes, I have more diarrhea than any human should have in their life. Amid her pooping nightmare in the cramped airplane commode, vomit also sprang up, prompting Reinertsen to call the flight attendant for help. After barfing in a bag provided by the cabin crew member, Reinertsen remained in the lavatory spewing and defecating for the duration of the flight. I thought they stopped it before it took off. The attendant informed her that the next trip the Airbus was scheduled to make had been canceled. Reinertsen was ultimately wheelchair escorted. They probably were fearing that it was what's that virus? Noro, and that they didn't want other people to get on and get. The attendant informed her that canceled. Reinertsen was ultimately wheelchair escorted off the plane, which was then parked for deep cleaning and left to fend for herself at baggage claim. They dumped her at baggage claim. Sadly, her misadventures didn't end there. She also suffered from another round of diarrhea in her hotel bed, but the shame of soiling the establishment's sheets apparently didn't compare to the embarrassment of grounding in an airplane. Quote, they canceled that flight because of me. The hazmat team had to come and clean it because they didn't know if I had brought a disease back from Portugal, Reinertsen groaned. I am a biohazard, she self-deprecatingly teased. I am patient zero. I mean, she had a good, after.
So here's the reality. What did you say? Like 20 million TikTok followers?
Yeah.
Like, okay. So
viewers. I don't know if they just viewed that one TikTok or they actually follow her. I'm guessing they just watched that one TikTok.
If you drank a ton of castor oil, chased it with some X-Lax chocolate, and then finished it off with some Miralax, you can go viral.
Have you had a colonoscopy in your life? Have you had a colonoscopy?
No.
Because I've had, I think, 6 of them. What they give you for the colonoscopy is what you're saying. But here's the thing. She was also vomiting. I mean, you've got to go through a lot of work to get all that.
Okay, we've all been at that crossroads, though, where it's going to be one or the other.
Right. And I always pick sitting on the toilet and throwing up on myself.
Yeah.
No brainer.
It's the worst.
No
it's kind
brainer.
of the worst crossroads.
And if you're lucky, you know what's coming and you can grab a barf bowl. But I have no problem deciding which one I'm going to hit with the toilet and which one's going to go all over me. It's going to be the vomit.
Yeah.
No, that is not a hard decision to make. Eric, if you got off the plane, you get a text from Nika that she had broke into your place. Well, I don't know where that is going. Dude, we got 4 minutes or more. What would you like to talk about? Thanks for coming on the show. Dude,
yeah,
I miss you so much. I did not miss you when I saw you 3 days a week because you were always here. And then it just sucks that I don't have you here 3 days a week. I miss you.
I know, man. I feel bad. I feel like I abandoned
don't feel
the
bad.
show,
you are definitely moving on. You are definitely doing the right things that you should be doing. I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. It just makes me appreciate you more when you do come on like today.
Grazie.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy, like, we just kind of we kick the ball back and forth more than poop and vomit, but anytime
it was either
is a pleasure.
That story or do you need hole tox? Unusual anal Botox shot can treat constipation or enhance the bedroom experience. That's the one. That's the one that you were gonna get, and I went with the diarrhea.
It's so bad.
Whole talks. What? Whole talks. Yes. Botox in your sphincter. Oh my goodness.
I saw that, and I don't know why this is the first thing that came to mind when you said that, but Bella, she went live last night.
Jeez, that's the first thing that came to your mind.
How dare you?
She went live last night from some basketball game that's
We'll do it live.
American. I guess there's a Canadian basketball league that's trying to be like the NBA, and they had like a target score.
So Calgary has a Canadian basketball team?
I guess it was weird. Let's see.
She's got me blocked, so I can't run any of her content.
What content?
Whatever that was that she streamed last night.
Calgary basketball team.
Dude, I shaved my hair. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that.
You came all the way home.
Short. Huh?
Good. You came all the way home.
I did.
Good
well,
for you.
it's 100 degrees here, and I was not going to be working in 100 degrees with all that hair on my head. So I went.
Do you get razor burn though when you do that?
No, because I'm using the electric razors, not a shave razor, and it's just set to the very lowest. I'm showing you over here.
Okay.
No, the just
Gotcha.
lowest setting. So it's not to the skin. It's just. Oh, hey, the guy that says, I want him to take, he never takes his hat off. He's hiding his bald head. No, I'm not. No, I'm hiding the light reflecting off my head. That's what I'm hiding.
What's wifey think?
You know what? She did not like it several years ago, and now she's grown on it. She doesn't mind. And I'm telling you, it's for my comfort. I get hot.
Yeah.
I'm out. It's at 100 degrees. I'm getting in and out of the van. I'm loading stuff, and it's too hot.
Well, at least you don't have like one of those weird bald heads that
the weird
has
shaped
more
ones.
wrinkles than Najee
Right.
Davenport.
Right. I mean, maybe when I'm older. See you later, Cindy. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody. Thank you. Awesome.
Thanks, Cindy.
Are you looking for it still?
Yeah, there's the CEBL. It was
shit, I broke the
established
camera. You
in 2019. Interesting. CEBL. The Calgary Surge.
The Calgary Surge.
I wonder
All right.
if there's any players on that team that I know.
Oh, yeah. What do you so that's got to be the next step, kind of like below the G League, right? Then you go
way below the G League.
Yeah. Is there something in the U.S. below the G League? Like some not rec, but semi-pro or
the CBA might still be around in some way or fashion. Jameer Nelson Jr. Okay, I know who he is because his dad.
If anyone wants to listen to Ryan, so they're gonna go live.
No, we'll do it live
on September 2nd. There is an app you can download that you can listen to the radio station. I'm sure there's other apps in the streaming services, but if you download their radio app, have you posted that link to that app on your Twitter page yet?
I don't think I have. I need to.
Yeah, you should. You should. So anyway, because I'm going to be listening on the 2nd, and you guys, your time slot is 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
So I'm going to be listening. I think listen to all the shows, but I think, the first week is going to be really awesome. So,
thank you,
and
buddy.
They're not just doing Kings. Grant's going to talk. That's week 1 of football. So they're going to be talking a lot of football because the Kings are still in the off season at that point. So they're going to be talking a lot of football. I'm going to be listening to that radio show, and that's awesome. So I'm just saying, if
big plans for the first
Eric
guest.
says congrats.
Big plans. Thank you, Eric.
So that is the day after Memorial Day. So and you know what? As we get closer, I'm going to promote the shit out of it. I'm by the way, I mean I know it's a ways out. I'm not doing a show on the 1st, Labor Day. We're not going to do a show. Liz and I going head to head with you. Now I'm actually, cuz I forgot my show is the last hour. Liz and I are doing our first football show on the 2nd at 5. So
sweet.
I will listen to you up until 5. So.
Sweet. Love it.
Yeah. So fantasy and gambling and all that shit.
Shall wait. All right, I got to dip out.
We got to go. So thanks for showing up, everybody. Be back tomorrow, the Waterhole with Haunted Horse tomorrow at 5 p.m. We'll see y'all there. Later.